everyone, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Today what I plan on doing is turning what looks like a mundane, kind of bland looking Larimar piece, this is a pretty decent chunk, into something beautiful. Now the thing about Larimar is that a lot of people really go after the really bright or dark blue looking stones, and they overlook these lighter colored stones that you can see right here. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. But what happens when you sand down the surface and you really get into the meat of this particular rock, you could start to see beautiful patterns, and in my opinion looks every bit as good as the dark blue that everyone covets so much. So today we're going to dig into this basic Larimar, and I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when it's polished. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, look at that. So as you can see, I'm not fully done polishing this side yet, but as you can see, that white, you grind it away underneath that surface, you get something truly beautiful. Look at that pattern that's starting to form on this Larimar. Okay, I'm gonna keep grinding and I'll show you guys the end result. All right, there you go, it's pretty much smooth. So you could see how you could take kind of a mundane, plain looking piece of Larimar. Doesn't really look like it has a lot of promise, but if you get just beneath that surface, look at that pattern starting to come in. That is beautiful. And don't worry, I will be doing the other side as well, but I just wanted to show you that you could really take an ordinary plain Jane looking piece of Larimar like this, and once you start working down that rough skin, that rough texture, that's when the real pattern starts to come in and the real value of Larimar starts to show itself. So I'm going to keep going on this. I'm going to start working on this side, and then we'll move up to higher grits and start the final polish on this piece, and I'll show you what that looks like. But I just thought I would give you a quick little update on what's happening. Take a look at that. Okay, well, I finished both sides. As you can see, that Larimar pattern is really coming in. Now, I understand that that center part isn't that really beautiful dark blue, but my goodness, the edges really carries in that pattern that makes Larimar so famous. As you can see on both sides. So it's all the rough has been polished down now. Now I'm going to start moving into the higher grits and really start put a shine on this. And of course, I will show you what that looks like when I'm done, but I think that's turning out pretty darn good. All right, I am all finished. And as you can see, I took that plain white looking chunk of Larimar and turned it into something quite nice. I really brought out the blues, especially on the edges, and that famous aqua pattern that you see really emerges from that rock. So that's it. I mean, you can never judge a book by its cover. Just remember that if it does look pretty faint, pretty white, as long as you get underneath that surface, you can turn it into something just beautiful and worthwhile, in my opinion. So there it is. Larimar from the Dominican Republic. Thanks a lot, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, click like and subscribe, and I'll have another one coming up soon. Peace out.